So I have to take English 101 and English 102. And I know that you are saying, but Amanda, you took college English in high school, and you should have gotten credits for it. Yes, you're right. I should have gotten credits for it, but I didn't because I didn't have $300. And I think a credit costs about $700 here. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. That's what Greg said. I don't know. Yeah, $300 for 6 credits. If only I could have. Yeah, English here sucks. Okay, I have it now. So like during first semester, I had some friends that had English 101, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. It sucks so much. I hate it so much." And I kept thinking, well, it can't be that bad. Like I took college English, and it was so easy. You know what I mean? So I was a little nervous going into English 101, but I'm like, whatever, who cares? So the first teacher that I had, she was from Serbia. I think that's right. I'm not sure. Okay, the first day of class, I got there early, and I took the class because it was on the first floor of this building, and I like classes with low floors, just so I don't have to walk up all these freaking stairs. Because it takes enough stairs to get to the building, like you shouldn't have to go up more stairs. So, okay, so I have this class on the first floor, and I'm sitting out in the hallway waiting for the class to be over, and this teacher comes out, and she comes up to me, and she's like, English 101? And like she gets in my face, and she's like, English 101? I was like, yes. She goes, you can come in. It's okay. And she's like going on and on and on. And I'm like, oh my god, please stop talking to me. So I get in the classroom and everybody looks scared. Like we're all seated around in a circle and everybody looks scared of this woman. And she just keeps saying, does my accent bother you? Does it bother you? Blah, 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 blah. And we're like, no, it doesn't bother us. Like, we don't care. She's like, oh, well, if it does bother you, it's okay because America doesn't have any neighbors and, it's totally understandable if my accent bothers you and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, it doesn't bother us. Shut up. So, after that day, I realized that I cannot stand being in that class. So, I dropped that class and picked up another teacher. This teacher is crazy. No, she's not crazy. She's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say about. Okay, so we have 4 major papers, and we have like 10 short writes, I think. So you have to write little short writes, and then 4 major papers, obviously. So between every paper, you have conferences and peer review. You have a conference with the teacher, which takes about 10 seconds and is a waste of my life. And then you have peer review, which is a bigger waste of my life because it's basically 50 minutes of nothing. So, peer review, we go to class, and you're supposed to you're supposed to put your paper on a flash drive or whatever, and then bring it to class. So then you bring your paper up on the computer screen, and you switch with somebody, and they review your paper and make sure everything's okay. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so awesome. Somebody's going to edit my paper, and then I can make it better. No. Everybody sucks. They all freaking suck. I don't feel like I get anything out of that class period, and I hate it. And basically all she says in conferences is, you're doing a good job. Just go ahead. And also, you don't get grades on your papers. There's at the end of the semester, you turn in your final portfolio or whatever, which has all your papers in it. So, that is the thing that gets graded. You get 1 grade the whole semester. And it's crazy. I don't understand how they can do that. I don't know how I'm doing. And then we had to do this midterm portfolio. Oh my god, I can't talk. We had to do a midterm portfolio, which has our 2 papers that we've written so far. And it's supposed to tell you, and you're supposed to write this paper about how you think you're doing. It's really windy out today. You're supposed to write a paper about how you think you're doing. I don't know how I'm doing, because I don't feel like I get anything out of the class. And I wrote that in my paper. I was like, peer reviews don't do anything for me, and I always end up getting somebody else to edit my paper outside of class, which is not something I should have to do. Because it's crap. You set aside a whole period, so we don't have to find somebody to edit our papers. But yet, we still have to find somebody to edit our papers because the students don't know how to edit a freaking paper. Like, Greg is taking English 101 too, and he's in a different class. And he wrote this paper, and in his peer review, he didn't get anything out of it either. And the girl that edited his paper was like, "Oh my gosh, it brought me to tears, blah, 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 blah." No, it doesn't. She's so full of crap. So, he got me to edit his paper. There was a whole section of his paper that he forgot to keep writing. Like, I guess he was writing something, and then he got off track and started writing something else. And there was a whole section of his paper missing. And it brought this girl to tears. Like, how freaking retarded are you? You're in college. Like, just pisses me off so bad. I hate it. I hate English 101 so much. Moving on. I don't really know if I would like getting lots of stage time, just because I like sitting around and doing nothing, you know, for the musical, and sitting out in the hallway and playing spoons and whatever, you know? Like, that's what you do when you have musical practice. I don't know, whatever. But, I mean, it's good that you're getting lots of stage time, but at the same time, it's bad. Okay, I'm going to talk about breaks next. Sorry, I'm making so many of these.